taking you home with VoigtJohnson Real Estate. Heidi Voigt in studio with us. Is it too early to say Merry Christmas?
It is not.
Heck not.
Yeah. Merry
Absolutely.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. All right. Where would you like to begin this morning? Taxes?
Well, I want to make a little public service announcement, and this is something that I usually send out an email to all of our clients that have purchased in the year 2025. Quite often.
Hold on a second. Why did this stop? Oh. It stopped 15 seconds in.
Oh, we can just start over.
Yeah, we're going to have to. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
That is freaking me. All right, one more time. Here we go. Heidi Voigt, VoigtJohnson. Heidi Voigt, VoigtJohnson Real Estate is with us. Heidi, good morning.
Good morning.
It is not too early to say Merry Christmas.
It is not too early. Merry Christmas to you.
You don't have to get me anything this year. It's okay.
Okay, I'll get you the same thing I got you
last year. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's the same size. It fits perfectly.
Awesome.
I know that you wanted to talk to some folks about some very important things, and we just heard from the St. Cloud City Council, their taxes are going up, all that kind of stuff, if you live in the city of St. Cloud. But there are some other things that we need to keep in mind, aren't there?
Well, there are, and this is the time of year that I try to put out there a reminder to as many people as possible that if you purchased a home in 2025 and you got too busy when you were moving to remember to homestead your property, you have till the end of the year to do that, and you're going to want to do that because it will minimize your taxes a little bit. It cuts some cost off for people who own their home as their primary homestead.
You know what's really fun is to build a home on an undeveloped lot.
Yeah.
And then the next year, kaboom!
Yeah. Well, you got to look at the glass half empty, half full, because
sure.
The first year you get those lot taxes,
yeah, for sure.
Then the second year not so much.
You bet.
Yeah, but and that's the simple way to do that. Depending on where you purchased, most of the time you're going to homestead your property at the county seat, and they also have online portals that you can do this. If you purchased your home in the city limits of the city of St. Cloud, you do that with City Hall.
Right.
And there's no cost to it. It's very, very simple and takes just a couple minutes, but it's going to save you some money.
What if we don't remember to do that until like maybe February?
You could do it, but then you could do it in February.
Okay.
But your taxes for 2026 will now be non-homestead and won't go to homestead until the following year because they will only change that status once a year.
Okay, which is why Heidi gave us that friendly reminder.
Absolutely.
Very good.
So, and then other than that, I just wanted to talk a little bit about, Christmas and what that means for homeowners or how it creates the desire for people to have home ownership.
Well, let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
The night of Thanksgiving,
after
everybody is feasted, do you put the tree up?
I am not a tree putter-upper that early. I used to do it very much maybe 2 weeks, maybe a week before Christmas. But everybody in our family likes it up a little bit earlier than that. My daughter is very helpful in making sure that we don't wait too long to get that up. So we do have that up now, but yeah, I love Christmas. Yeah. I'm just kind of a little slow.
It's got to be kind of cool showing houses right in this time of the year because you get to go into other people's houses and steal their ideas.
Well, yeah, and there are some people that are so creative and so excited about the holidays that you see like right away at Thanksgiving, or even people that have it up for Thanksgiving, which makes a lot of sense because that's when you're going to have people around. But
sure.
I just think about this, and I was out by County Road 4 in Benton County, kind of between Sauk Rapids and Popple Creek, and there's a home out in that stretch, right? And this guy or gal puts up, I want to say it's probably a 40-foot tree that they have outside. Cool. I'm not sure on the dimensions, but he lights that thing up every year. And there's also been times where they've had this, 2-story snowman there. And, that people from all over are bringing their kids on this stretch of County Road just to see that tree.
So when you do that, when that happens, and you're in the middle of nowhere, it's dark, and all of a sudden you see a giant Santa and a giant tree. Yeah. Doesn't that just make you feel good?
Well, it does, and it reminds me of everybody has their own traditions, and I remember being young, and that was a tradition that we had. Was we would go drive around, look at
Yeah.
lights. But I remember going into very specific neighborhoods that maybe did it a little more than other places, and thinking, that's the kind of house I want to live in
Yes.
someday. So some of those Christmas traditions that we have are the things that lead to what we want later in life, right?
Well, and how many times have we said this? When I go into a house, when we were shopping for houses,
Yeah.
that is the first thing we think
Oh, yeah.
about is
Yeah.
Christmas.
And it is a thing that we talk about in July
Yeah.
and June, but the Christmas tradition and the things that we do and how our house embeds itself into that. I mean, it's not just the living room where we put the
Right.
Christmas tree. It can be as simple as, what's the size of the pantry, because I need a place for grandma's Christmas dishes, or I need a place for this certain thing that we make this special dish. I mean,
Yes.
it's in all the different areas of your home. On the patio for Thanksgiving, do we do the turkey on the grill, or
Right.
I mean, where are we celebrating those holidays, and how does it intertwine with where we live?
Absolutely. And when you do go to see someone else's home, you just get that warm feeling. I could live here.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So it is a really neat time of the year. I truly believe that the holidays inspire people to buy homes, and I also believe that the holidays can inspire people to want to move.
Yeah.
I think there are people who outgrow their homes, and they really realize how much they've outgrown them when they have company over for the holidays.
All right, if I'm listing my house, or
Yeah.
maybe that sign has been up in the yard for
Yeah.
a while, right? Should I get those decorations out? Should I have those lights on the outside and really go nuts?
Oh, I think people should live in their homes the way that they do.
Okay.
For the holidays, even if they're on the market or not.
Yeah.
I mean, and so I think that could be the inspiring factor
Okay.
for people. I mean, I had a house that will close this year that we did outside twilight photos for, just to show how this house looked without Christmas lights, but how it
Exactly.
looked with just the interior lights on in the dark, how this house lights up, and I believe it's one of the things that helped it sell.
You know what? We should revisit this sometime in the spring, because think about uplighting and all of that kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
stuff in the
yeah.
summertime. My gosh. And in the winter, it's got to be even better.
Oh, for sure, and we need that in Minnesota. I mean, we have some dark months, right?
We do.
Yeah. So I think the way a house is lit up, both inside and out, really, really makes a difference, and it impacts why somebody would want to live there.
You bet. And what also makes a difference is working with VoigtJohnson Real Estate. Heidi, what is the best way to make that happen?
You can reach out to us at any time at 320-774-2400, or visit our website at VoigtJohnson.com. We've got a great gallery of agents there for you.
Heidi, thank you.
You bet.